Hey Becca. Okay, so the original video that I was gonna upload today, I know it's a couple days late, got deleted for some reason. The file won't work. I've had the same issue with actually the class project I'm working on with Jesse, and I don't know what's going on. It's kind of frustrating. So this is gonna be a shorter video, and I'm so sorry. It's just, technology doesn't work when you want it to work, and that's always exciting. But I wanted to kind of touch on what you talked about. You talked about the ACE side of things. But I less so want to talk about that because the more that I thought about my video that I wanted to upload, the more that I realized that there are other things that should be addressed at the moment. And the first thing that I really want to talk about, that I'll probably talk about just a little bit more of, is the Chapel Hill shooting that happened a few days ago. If anyone that's watching, if you don't know, first off, how are you living under a rock? Because I really want to live under that rock with you. But second off, the Chapel Hill shooting was a shooting between a white American went and killed three Muslim kids. Essentially, they were very, very young, in their home. I'm gonna actually pull up some articles on it so I can have the exact details of names and such. Chapel. Okay, so I'm on CNN's website right now, and I can't remember exactly how accurate CNN is. I feel like it's not very accurate at all, actually. But they are, it says Chapel Hill shooting is a hate crime, which is nice. But I just wanted, like, the names of the victims involved. Craig Stephen Hicks hated religion, it says. It says all religion, although I can bet to say he didn't hate all religions, just Muslim religions or anything that doesn't pertain to the Judeo-Christian belief style. If he hates Christians too, at least he's not prejudiced in that sense. But he hated religions, and it says, quote, they say Craig Stephen Hicks hated religion and that he riled at the sight of his Muslim neighbors. Two of them young women who wore hijabs, I think is what it says. That's how you say it. I don't actually know how to say it, that word. But it's the little head scarfy thingy. I'm coming into contact more and more with Muslim women, and I think women of color are beautiful. Women of color are amazingly more beautiful than white girls, in my opinion. But especially like when they're wearing their hijabs, because it really doesn't, you don't have to see their hair, you don't have to see certain aspects of their body to realize how beautiful they really are, which is really nice. But that's not the point of this. This is, I'm just really torn up about this. This makes me really angry because these kids did nothing. They're college students. They're roughly our age. I think the oldest one was maybe, I think they're all less than 25 years of age. And it makes me really mad because it's not fair. It's not fair at all that they had to lose their lives and they did nothing wrong. And I think that what we really need to work on and talk about, because there's a lot of prejudice within the LGBT community, but there's a lot more prejudice, I feel like, within racial communities. And that's something that really, really frustrates me because a person's skin color shouldn't determine how you treat them. It blows my mind that people can act so selfishly. And I really just wanted to talk about that, and I'm really worked up right now over this, and I've been worked up since I've heard about it, and how national media really isn't covering this. They are giving it little glimpses here and there on their websites, maybe mention it in a small story, but they're not really mentioning this in the scale that it should be. I unfortunately hear most of my news through Tumblr. Sometimes I'll hear it through Twitter, but I should hear it through the news. I feel like these are events that really should be told through the news. And bringing back to one of the first videos I did about spreading information, this is one of those times that we really need to stand up and say, hey, this is not okay. Racial profiling someone is not okay. Not only did he kill 3 Muslims, 2 of which were female and 1 was male, he killed 2 women. He killed 1 man. He killed people. 2 of them had just gotten married and the other one was just a sister. It's very unfair, and I haven't read much more of what's happening in the trials and such, but I hope justice is served, and I absolutely fear that it won't be. Sorry to take a break from our normal discussions about such to talk about this, but it's a really sad thing that needs to be discussed. I will see you next week. Sorry for the late video. Sorry for the weird video. Technology hates me, but that should be no surprise. Bye, Becca.